guys, my name is Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I posted a video and I'm trying to figure out like why that's been, but when I really make a list of everything we've been doing lately, it makes sense. We've been really busy with just Easter and my baby's first birthday. My husband got a new job which has made him completely remote, and we've been constructing a wall so that he can have a private office space, which is what you're seeing right behind me. So we've been dealing with that. My boys have started some new sports, baseball season's happening, swimming lessons, homeschooling. We went to the homeschool convention, and I'm trying to think. We were passing around a cold for a while, so it's just really been one of those seasons of just nonstop. We literally just like get through each day. My husband and I just like look at each other at the end of the day like, wow, all right, we did another one. Let's go again tomorrow. And we've just been busy. I don't know that we've ever been busier. We keep thinking that it's maybe because we added a third child, but he did just turn a year now, so not sure. Not sure why. Is it just always going to feel this way? Maybe. Let me know in the comments if that's true for you. So, all that to say, my business has been a little bit on the back burner, but I do have a lot of things kind of coming together. I just haven't had anything like completely finished to film for you guys. So, I'm sorry. I would love to make more videos for you guys, and we are sleep training our baby right now, and now that he's kind of going down a little bit earlier, I'm really hoping that I can get those night hours back to work, because I'm very much a night owl and I like to stay up late and be really productive. That's like my best time of day to get some work done. So I know that is a bit of a tangent, but I'm really excited that maybe I'm going to have a couple hours a day even to focus back on YouTube and just trying to get stuff done for my antique booth. So I want to show you though what we've been working on down in the basement, because this is the first kind of renovation project we've done in here. I have done like small cosmetic projects in this house, but it's a newer home, so it hasn't really needed much besides just painting walls. So this is the first project we've done. We've actually hired a contractor and have done flooring and electrical and all these things, and I'm really excited about it. So let me show you everything that's been going on down in the basement. Okay, here's a little progress picture for you. So in one day, my husband and our really good friend who is our contractor, they were able to get this wall up. They drywalled, they installed a door, they did new outlets, can lights, everything in about a 12-hour workday. They worked like crazy, but it looks so good. I'm so excited about it. I've already vacuumed up most of the dust because this is a couple days later. And then we went ahead and moved a few things in here for my husband to get started with this work week. So we installed the wall on a Friday, and it is now Tuesday. So he's had a couple days in here to work. We're really loving it. I mean, don't look too close. It's an absolute disaster, but we actually homeschool right here, just outside of his office space. And before, there was no wall, obviously no division or anything. And so now that my husband is completely remote, it was really important for us to have this private space. So super excited about how it looks. So we have a desk over here, and it's about a 14-foot room by 12 feet. So it's not a massive office by any means, but it definitely has enough space and has a nice big window. And so here is the other side of the new wall. So obviously it's not taped and mudded yet. We have to do trim. So our plan for this side of the office wall is to paint it a color from Magnolia Home called 1905 green. It is a really, really dark green. We're gonna go dark in this room. And then on this wall that you're facing when you walk right into the door, we're gonna do a complete wall of built-ins using some IKEA shelves, and we're gonna kind of DIY them in a way where hopefully they'll look nice and expensive, but they didn't completely break our budget. They weren't super cheap by any means because we're getting so many of them, but I do think it's going to come out really nice. We're actually going to cut them up a little bit and customize them, and then I think just against the dark green they're going to look really pretty. I'm really excited, I think, about the built-in walls. Like more than anything probably. We have so many books because we homeschool and we're big readers, so we just are really excited to have all of that storage for our books. And then there's going to be cabinets and drawers along the bottom where we can store a lot of our board games and some of my crafting stuff, because this is still operating as my craft area. So this is where all my Cricut stuff will be. I can't wait to make this look pretty. It is just such a disaster right now. There's my little baby. He's in here making an appearance. And then that green is going to go on all of the walls. And then this side of the new wall is going to get shiplapped, and we're going to actually splurge and buy the actual shiplap that has like the click and lock. And then we're just going to paint it like a nice creamy white. And then I am so stumped with this color over here. I wanted to do like a light blue, but it just came out so intense. The chaos of the space right now though is driving me crazy, so I can hardly even look at the paint color. What, buddy? Miles, what you doing? So I actually got this paint color. We completely painted the wall, and I just am not getting used to it. I do not like it. So I actually went ahead and lightened it into this color. I actually just added our other paint color because we have a lot of this left over. So it's kind of like a grayish on our other walls, just to lighten this up. I still don't think it's quite there, but it's going the right direction. So I'm going to lighten it a little bit more and then just paint to this area again, because I'm not loving how blue this is. So we have a lot of work to do in this space, which is why I haven't been crafting very much. But we're really, really excited because we haven't done a big home project like this in years, because this house that we're living in, it's fairly new, so there wasn't much that we needed to do, but this was a necessity for us to add like this private office space. So I'm really excited. Oh, I didn't even show you guys the floors. They also got the floors down. I mean, it took them like 45 minutes. So this is a vinyl floor plank in the essential oak color from Home Depot. I think the brand is Life Proof, but I will maybe try to link it so you guys can see. It's beautiful though. It feels like actual like engineered hardwood. It kind of has a hand scraped texture on it, and it's nice and matte, which I like. I just think it's perfect. We picked this out so quickly because based on all the other colors, this was just the clear winner. And I think it looks really, really nice. So there is a repeating image on there, but I don't think it's too obvious. And I just think the color of it looks really nice and natural. I don't think this rug will stay, but we had it. And it fits the room perfectly, and we needed it in here to kind of dampen the sound. So that might not stay, but I don't hate it actually. I think it's kind of nice because we're really trying to go like dark academia and nice and like studious in here, kind of like an old library. So the blank spots in the walls or in the floors over there, that will get covered by our built-in shelves, which we're going to trim in. It's probably going to be a lot more work than we think, but I'm excited to get started. So that's just kind of an overview of the space and everything that's been going on. I have these shutters here that I want to put together in a DIY video coming up. I don't know if I'm going to keep them on this wall or if I'm going to put them upstairs, but I just want to attach them all together and hang the wreath a little bit lower and just make a nice little centerpiece like that. I want to get this wall repainted. I think that this color is close, but maybe not quite there. And then if you're local to me, the store that I have an antique booth at, which is called My Treasure House, they have a tent sale about twice a year, and that is coming up the first weekend of May. I believe it's May 7th. And so I am trying to get some stuff ready in the midst of all this construction, also have some furniture done. So this piece right here, I'm actually going to repaint and try to have ready for that tent sale. I like to have at least one big piece because things really do sell well at these tent events. So this is something I think I'm going to paint in the Hampton Olive Dixie Belle silk paint, which is like chalk paint except that it has the primer and the top coat built in. So this is something that I need to sell now that we've kind of just readjusted my craft room, which is where this used to be. I really don't have a good home for this. So that's going to be coming up in a video very soon because the tent sale is only about 2 or 3 weeks away at this point. So I need to get on it and get this out of the basement because we are getting new carpet in here because it's just been absolutely destroyed. Like there's runs like this everywhere. And then the other thing that I need to sell and get out of this space is this child's desk. I've had it in my booth before and it did not sell. I'm not sure why. So I'll just mark it down a little bit more for the tent sale and get that out of this space. My plan for this homeschool area is to bring in, I already have 2 bookshelves. So one will go there and one will go there. And then I'm going to shift down this really cool antique primitive pine piece and just center it under the window. So I'm going to have that piece, and then the 2 shelves. I don't need the desk anymore because we brought out my husband's desk from the office space, and he's probably going to get a standing desk, but he has another antique desk in there, and this one just wouldn't fit. He used to kind of have like an L in the corner of the office, and then he had a computer here and a computer on the other one, but now I can have this computer space out here for me. And we're hoping to get me a new desktop, and then my laptop will become a computer for the boys to do some of their homeschooling on. So it's a lot. There's a lot going on. A lot of things that are going to get traded around, but I like having a workspace out here because it's right by the homeschool table. So if I have stuff that I need to check on for my business while the boys are working on something, it's just really convenient. So I love how all of this is coming together. It's been a really long time since we've just had something that feels really functional, and I feel like we're finally getting like appropriate zones for everybody to do their thing. So my husband will have a zone in there, and then all my crafting stuff can go in there, and I think it'll feel really nice to just kind of have it all in one place. I don't tend to get a lot of crafting time during the day anyway, so it's fine that my husband's in there during the day, and then that can be where I work during the night. And then out here, I'm really excited to have the shelves here because that'll hold a lot of our homeschool books, and then like any board games, pretty much anything that's oriented for the kids is going to be able to fit on those shelves, and anything that's not for the kids will be able to fit on the shelves that are going in here. My husband just got back from IKEA with the first 4 bookshelves, and then we're gonna have to go back to get the little like sideboard buffet piece that's gonna go in the center. But the shelves are gonna be a crucial first step, so we'll be assembling those probably all week. And then on this wall, which I told you I'm gonna shiplap, I have this really cool old walnut desk that I shared in my last video when I went to an antique auction, and I paid like $38 for this piece that was built in the 1800s. So I'm planning on putting that right there. And I think just that very old wood piece with the white shiplap is going to be beautiful. And this is pretty much going to be my space for staging and filming. So it's definitely a tight space, but I think with the natural light all around, we have a nice window here, I think that'll work out really well. I normally stage on this farmhouse table, so I'm just not sure at this point if that's going to be able to stay or if that needs to be sold at the tent sale also. I'm hoping that it'll just be a couple more weeks and I can show you guys the final looks of this space. I'm so excited to get everything put together. We still have some decluttering to do, and then of course there'll be a ton of cleaning at the end. And then my final part, which will be staging the bookshelves. I cannot wait. So if you guys want to see how this turns out, make sure that you're subscribed and you've hit that notification bell. And I will definitely have some DIY projects coming up soon and some furniture painting videos so that I can get all that stuff ready for the tent sale, which is at the beginning of May. So I'll have all that information down below for you. And I appreciate you guys watching today. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.